Hey y'all, Sherry G. Welcome to the channel. So look, I woke up to this morning to the news about Keke Palmer and her ex, Darius Jackson, and everything that they're going through. Like she's recently filed a restraining order against him, citing abuse, and also she's asking for full custody of their son. And I have to tell you, I was taken back by the news, but there was a part of me that still wasn't shocked. And it's because when things first kicked off between the two of them, all the negativity, when she went on stage with Usher and he put that tweet out, I felt a way, not about her and how she was dressed. It has nothing to do with that. But I felt a way about how he handled the situation, and the way he put that tweet out. And to me, it was a sign of someone that is controlling and someone that is abusive. And that's just how I felt at the time. Although I was praying that it wasn't true, because when you see Keke, she's been in a spotlight for years since she was a child. She exudes confidence, she exudes strength, and you just don't, or I just didn't see her as the type of woman to be in a relationship with someone that would be manipulative, controlling, and or abusive, allegedly. So that tweet did kind of take me back, because I thought, what type of person would do this? And it just seemed to me to be a bit much, overboard, and unnecessary, because they could have had a conversation themselves if he was upset with her for the way she dressed and everything. He didn't have to include the public, because prior to that, we hadn't known Keke to be in any situations or in any type of drama or anything like that. So that was just like the first bit of drama. And then, things kind of spiraled after that. But anyway, I am going to talk about this situation and just give my opinion in this particular video. If you haven't done so, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with my commentary. Hang tight. Okay, y'all. So like I said, when I first saw that tweet that Darius put out responding to Keke being on stage with Usher and expressing his displeasure with the situation, I was kind of taken aback by it, and I looked at it and I felt some type of way. I felt like who would do this? What type of mindset is he operating out of? And to me, in my opinion, it seemed like someone that was controlling and abusive, because this is a conversation that they could have had to the side, or behind the scenes. He didn't have to bring the public into it. But in this tweet, he said, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I do, to what I believe. I rest my case." And so, yeah, just like a lot of people, my opinion was at the time, well, first of all, this isn't your wife. I understand that you guys have a child together and that you're in a relationship. But to say my wife, well, she isn't your wife. So that kind of caught me off. I'm like, why did he use that title, like wife, when technically she really isn't? And this whole tweet kind of took me back, because, like I said, this was something that could have been handled, or should have been handled, privately between the two of them. So it seemed to me that he was trying to put her out there and shed bad light on her, right? That's what I got out of it, because I just can't imagine that someone who really loves you and cares for you and wants the best for you would do something like this to try to make you look bad in the eyes of the public. So that's what I thought about that tweet. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what's happening today as far as the restraining order that she put out and everything that transpired for her that caused her to want to go ahead and do that. Okay, so the article in Us Magazine says that Keke Palmer is seeking a restraining order against Darius Jackson and requesting sole custody of their 8-month-old son, Leotis. I think I said that right. Leotis, okay. Palmer, 30, accused Jackson, 29, of abusing her multiple times over the course of their 2-year relationship in court documents which were filed on Thursday, November 9th, and reviewed by Us Weekly. So they actually saw the court documents. And because I was wondering, there's some video footage, and I was wondering how it got out there, but I guess that was all a part of the documentation. Anyway, it goes on to say that Palmer claimed that she had security footage from a November 5th incident in which Jackson trespassed into my home without my knowledge or consent and threatened her before lunging for my neck and striking me, throwing me over the couch, and stealing my phone. She went on to allege that there have been many instances of physical violence with Jackson that include destroying my personal property, including diaries and prescription eyeglasses, throwing my belongings into the street, throwing my car keys to prevent me from driving away, hitting me in front of our son, spewing profanities about me to our son, threatening to kill himself with a gun if I left him, harassment, and other physical and emotional abuse. So I'm just going to leave that right there, and I'm going to show you a couple of the photographs from the video footage. And yeah, allegedly, yeah, this looks like this is them. So let me go ahead and show you the footage, and then I'll come back with some more commentary. Okay, y'all. So yeah, it looks like what it is, right? Like abuse, in my opinion. Anyway, the plot thickens and things. I mean, it's just getting really nasty and it's getting worse. So Darius's brother had put out a tweet, which has since been deleted. And initially, when I read the tweet, I thought he was talking about his brother, but then Keke's mom came and she made a statement. Mind you, we have never seen Keke's mom, or I have never seen Keke's mom come out in public and say anything. So to me, for her to come out in defense of her daughter, this thing is nasty, and we probably are in for a ride as far as this situation. But my prayer is that Keke and her son will come out okay. I hope that she's safe in the meantime while dealing with all of this. Anyway, getting to the tweet that the brother put out, it says, "The most disgusting, vile, abusive, and manipulative person I have ever encountered in my entire life. Abuses almost everyone. Y'all will see. Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve it at all. Wow. So damn sad." Now, like I said initially, I thought that he was talking about his own brother until Keke's mom came out with her statement. So I'm gonna go ahead and play some audio, or the audio of Keke's mom and what she had to say, and I'll be right back. Hang tight.
To post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy. We know he's the biggest in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women, just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a boy and you're a part of the problem.
So yeah, y'all, that was Keke's mom, and like I said, she's never come out in the public before. So for her to take such a strong stance in defense of her daughter, I'm going to say that there's a lot going on, a lot that we don't know about. Keke did say that allegedly she's been enduring this for 2 years. So now the brother, I forget his name, he did come back and he made a statement regarding what Keke's mother was saying. And so let me just go ahead and read that to you guys. Hold on just a moment. Okay, so he says, quote me, "I never once said that to Sharon. Not once in my life. I have never been abusive to any of the women I have ever been involved with. I'm not going to keep on with this circus. But Sharon, the world is about to hear your voice very soon and the threats you made to my family. Be well, everyone. I know it's easy to get caught up in this, but make no mistake that all of this is very sad." So that's why I'm thinking that when he put that tweet out and took it down, that he may have been insinuating some things about Keke, and maybe even her mother. I don't know. I don't necessarily believe he was talking about his brother. I could be wrong. It could be, but it's just based on this rebuttal that he made to Sharon that I made that assessment. So I don't know, y'all. All of this is pretty sad. All in all, I pray for Keke, and I pray that she will come out on top of, this situation, she and her baby, that anything that needs to be revealed will be revealed. But I am going to, keep up with this story because, Keke's been before us. She's someone for a long time, since she was a child. We've watched her grow up. And we watched her out here doing her thing and doing it very well. A very talented, very intelligent, very charismatic young lady. So y'all, that's all I have for this video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I'll be back. Until then, ciao.
How you like that?